Welcome back to the GH Always channel. Today, we're diving deep into some intricate developments surrounding the lives of Port Charles's residents. From unexpected twists and heart-wrenching decisions to the lengths people go to uncover the truth, let's break down the current drama in the most exciting way possible. To begin with, Elizabeth is completely dedicated to unraveling the mystery surrounding Sam's tragic death. While Digitalis, the drug that was mistakenly administered to her, is typically used for patients with heart conditions, Sam's heart was completely healthy going into surgery and remained so afterward. So, what went wrong? Was it a simple error in the chaos of surgery, or was something more sinister at play? Elizabeth isn't just investigating for the sake of justice, she's also determined to clear the nurses under her charge, who may be wrongly implicated in this tragic event. But what if this wasn't an accident at all? If the death was intentional, then it could very well be a case of murder, and the PCPD must get involved before it's too late. As Elizabeth digs into the circumstances, she's pushing for answers. If it turns out that someone deliberately caused Sam's death, then Port Charles is dealing with a far more dangerous situation than anyone originally thought. There's always a layer of suspicion that comes with such unexplained deaths, especially when high-stakes surgeries are involved. Elizabeth's drive for justice may eventually lead her to unexpected allies, or enemies, who might be hiding the truth. This investigation is only just beginning, but it has already taken on serious, life-or-death implications. Shifting gears to Lois, she has been dealing with the overwhelming chaos at the Quartermain Orphanage/Shelter/Camp/Compound. While the situation remains a chaotic whirlwind, Lois finds herself reflecting on something that might finally offer her a breakthrough. Her presence at home and heart, which has once again turned out to be an unproductive and frustrating experience, seems to open up a new perspective for her. Is it possible that Lois will have a major realization about the Deception Cosmetics company? The promo suggests a turning point, but we're left wondering exactly what she could be on the verge of discovering. Could she find herself facing a decision that will change the direction of her life and business? Lois' involvement with deception may be a lesser focus at the moment, but given the way things are unfolding, her role could soon become pivotal. The journey she's on could lead to significant revelations about her career, her future, and the choices she makes in the whirlwind of personal and professional obligations. Meanwhile, Lucas has been struggling with feelings of guilt ever since Sam's death, despite his complete lack of involvement in the surgery that led to her demise. It's a classic case of misplaced responsibility, where the emotional weight of family and loss becomes overwhelming. While Lucas is undoubtedly dealing with his own turmoil, teasers hint at Brad's pursuit of intel on his ex-husband. Why is Brad looking into Lucas' life? Is this purely professional, or does something personal motivate him? Will this new information lead Brad to take actions that could complicate Lucas' already fragile emotional state? It's unclear whether Brad's interest is rooted in concern for Lucas or in something else entirely, but one thing is certain, this intel will change the dynamics of their relationship moving forward. Brad's motivations remain shrouded in mystery, and we're left wondering whether he's seeking a form of closure, reconciliation, or simply gathering ammunition for something more dramatic. Meanwhile, Molly is trying to get through to her sister Christina, urging her to move past the devastating loss of the baby she carried. But how can Molly convince Christina to release her anger and accept that the tragedy was an accident? Christina's emotional state has taken a toll on everyone around her, and Molly is torn between supporting her sister and urging her to heal. However, things are further complicated by the advice Christina has received from Sunny, who seems to believe that Christina should channel her anger and use it for vengeance. Molly's plea represents the emotional heart of this tragedy, but will Christina heed her sister's words? The tension between these two sisters is about to escalate into something even more intense. For Christina, the idea of revenge has become a driving force, and Molly might be facing a battle she can't win. As the family dynamics are put to the test, it becomes clear that while forgiveness and moving forward are options for some, revenge might feel like the only way for others to regain a sense of control over their shattered lives. This emotional tug-of-war between two very different approaches to grief could have deep repercussions for the Corinthos family moving forward. Lastly, we circle back to Ava, whose demand will likely revolve around her daughter Avery. Whether she's innocent or guilty of the charges against her, Ava knows that her main priority is her daughter's well-being. If she's imprisoned, it's only natural that she would want to ensure Avery is cared for by someone who has her best interests at heart. But if Ava is found guilty, her demand might be much more personal. She may fight for full custody of Avery or insist on continuing shared custody with Sonny. Regardless of the outcome of the trial, Ava's future, and her relationship with her daughter, are up in the air. This demand from Ava highlights the powerful bond between mother and child, and how far Ava is willing to go to protect her daughter. It also underscores the central theme of family dynamics in Port Charles, where allegiances are constantly shifting, and nothing is ever as straightforward as it seems. As these tangled webs of emotions and motivations unfold, we're left wondering who will come out on top and who will be left to pick up the pieces. Each character has a journey to take, and only time will reveal where these paths lead. Stay tuned for more updates as the drama intensifies on General Hospital.